Friar Tuck, don't you know it's sinful to eat so fast?
I don't know what it does to your soul, but it can't help your digestion.
I appreciate your concern for my health, both physical and spiritual. However, I must be going. I'm in a hurry.
Sit down, Friar. You haven't paid for your breakfast yet.
Paid?
Yes, with a tale about why you're in such a hurry.
It's quite simple. I'm going to see Walter of Norbury about the new altar.
What new altar? And who is Walter of Norbury?
Well, it's all to do with that old church near the village of Barnaby.
You mean the one in ruins?
In ruins no longer, thanks to Sir Blaise De Roche.
Sir Blaise? What, that Norman scoundrel?
Well, he's offering to rebuild the church. That's hardly the gesture of a scoundrel, Robin.
But who is Walter of Norbury?
He's a master mason whose whole life is dedicated to building churches. Why don't you come along and see him?
I'd like to. What do you say, little John Derwent?
Aye. Well, that's a good idea, Robin.
But at the same time, we can see something new. A Norman nobleman being noble.
Master Walter?
Yes, Diccon, what is it?
Would you mind checking the mortar? I think it needs more sand.
Very well. You learn fast, Diccon. It does need more.
Sir Blaise. What is it, Master?
Nothing. Nothing I can tell you now.
Morning, Walter. The work goes well, I see.
Thank you, my lord. With God's help, we shall finish by Whitsuntide.
Really? Even with the additions I have suggested?
No, my lord. I meant only the original plan.
And what do you say to my improvements?
I must have more time to think about it. Plans have to be drawn up, and I must study them.
It won't be necessary for you to draw up any plans. I already have them. In fact, I would like you to come back to the castle with me now. I want to show them to you.
I'll be with you in a moment, my lord.
Very well. I shall wait.
Good day, Father.
Oh, and to you, my son. These are three of my parishioners who are interested in seeing your splendid work.
You are welcome. Will you break bread with us, friends?
Thank you.
Where is Master Walter? I wanted to talk with him.
He left here hours ago with Sir Blaise.
Will he be back soon?
I don't know. I don't understand it. There's so much to be done here, and it's unlike him to be away so long. And he seemed so worried when he left.
Why? What is there to be worried about?
I don't know. I asked him, and he said he couldn't tell me.
Perhaps I'd better go up to the castle to see if he's still with Sir Blaise. I wouldn't want our visit to be wasted.
We'll wait here for you.
Oh, Sir Blaise, how good of you to see me.
Friar Tuck, it's always a pleasure to see you. Some wine?
No, thank you. Sir Blaise, I came to inquire after Master Walter, the mason. I understand he came here with you.
He was here, Friar, but he left some hours ago. Do you mean to say he hasn't returned?
No, but it's not like Walter to neglect his work.
I shall have to reprimand him when I see him. I don't like my men not attending to duty. I don't like it at all. Thank you, Friar, for letting me know.
Oh, quite. Well, then, if he's not here, I'm sorry to have disturbed you, Sir Blaise.
Not at all, my dear Friar. I'm as anxious as you to see the work completed.
Quite. Good day, Sir Blaise.
Well, Master Walter, have you been thinking over my proposition?
You've no right to keep me here. I'm a freeman, bound only to the king and my conscience. Please release me at once.
I shall be delighted to release you, Walter, when you agree to go ahead with the work the way I have outlined it.
I'm a church mason. I'll have nothing to do with fortifications.
Who said anything about fortifications? I merely wish to raise and strengthen the walls about the church in order to place a walk on top, so that anyone who wishes is at liberty to contemplate the serenity of the fields and sky.
Yes, with crenellations from which archers can shoot down anyone in the vicinity.
That is merely your interpretation. You have one more day to reconsider, Master Walter. After that, I shall not ask you again.
Friar Tuck! Friar Tuck! Friar Tuck! Friar Tuck!
Your friend is very strong. A good thing to be when you're a mason.
Could you make a mason out of Little John?
Oh, it isn't easy to be a mason. A mason must be able to work with all different kinds of stone, be able to design buildings and draw up plans.
Can you do all that?
Oh, no, I'm only an apprentice. But I've learned a great deal since I went to work with Walter 2 years ago. In another 5 years, I hope to be a master mason myself.
7 years. I didn't know it took that long.
Oh, there's a lot to learn. And to begin with, there's the 7 sciences. Grammar, logic, rhetoric, music, astronomy, geometry, and arithmetic.
Is that all?
No, there's also the discipline. An apprentice must be faithful to the church, the state, and the master under whom he works. He must be honest and truthful, and faithful in the secrets of the craft, the signs and symbols that only masons know.
Is this one of your secret signs?
Oh, no. That's Master Walter's mark. All master masons leave a sign on their work. It identifies it.
Ah. Speaking of Master Walter, here comes Friar Tuck. Perhaps he can give us some news of him.
Master Walter's not at the castle. Sir Blaise said he left hours ago.
What on earth could have happened to him?
Didn't he say anything to you before he left?
No.
He just went straight off with Sir Blaise.
Yes. No, he went over to the altar to finish something.
And you said that when he went off with Sir Blaise, he seemed worried about something.
Yes, but he wouldn't tell me why.
Well, that's funny.
What is?
There's another mark here, but it's different.
What on earth are you talking about?
Walter's mark. It's on its side. There's 3 lines pointing at it or away from it. I can't tell which. It's...
I don't understand. Master Walter would never make his mark like that.
If I were to read that as heraldry, I'd say that stood for Walter reversed or overthrown and threatened by whoever is symbolized by these lines. What's Sir Blaise's coat of arms?
3 lances on a golden ground.
3 lances? Well, that's it. Don't you see? Walter overthrown and threatened by Sir Blaise.
Oh, come now, Robin.
That must be it. Master Walter must have left this mark in case he couldn't come back.
Then Sir Blaise was lying.
That's right. And he's probably holding Walter prisoner right now.
But why?
Oh, only Walter can tell us that.
If Sir Blaise is holding our master prisoner, we must stop work immediately. Stop work, everyone! We believe that Sir Blaise has taken our master prisoner.
I'm not sure that this is wise.
Our code calls for us to help each other in trouble.
What should we do?
Let's free him. No, wait. That's not the way. Men with mallets against experienced archers and swordsmen, you won't stand a chance.
But we have to do something.
Yes, we have to. What are we waiting for? Do you think that Sir Blaise is going to release Master Walter if you attack the castle? No. There's a better way. Let's wait till it's dark.
Robin, Sir Blaise lives on the other side of the castle. And as far as I know, this part is uninhabited. So I thought he'd be most likely to keep a prisoner here.
Well, even if you're right, we can't search the whole tower.
Robin, look. That's Walter's scapular.
Give me the rope, quick. Little John, give me a leg up. Master Walter.
Who are you?
A friend of Friar Tuck's.
Thank God you came.
Now to get you out of here. I brought your tools.
I was beginning to think I'd never see these again. What is it?
A guard, I think. That was close. Now, how long will it take you to cut your way out of here?
Oh, only a few minutes.
What, through these iron bars?
No, not through these bars. This stone's got floors and a few taps and bagel bits.
Right. We'll be waiting below for you. Good luck.
Is it Walter?
Yes.
Is he all right?
It's fine. We'll wait in the woods till he comes down.
Wake up.
Blaise, what is it?
I want your decision. Are you going to build this church the way I want it or not?
Only this afternoon you said I could have another day to think it over.
Well, I've changed my mind. I've had enough of your delays. Either you agree to go ahead with it, or I go to Wickham tomorrow to get another master mason.
Well, then you better get another master mason. And now will you let me go?
Let you go? My dear Walter, I can hardly do that. You know too much, don't you? You'll stay here and rot.
It's taking a long time.
Maybe he's having trouble.
I'm worried, Robin.
There's the rope now. Come on. Quickly, the forest.
He wants to turn it into a fortress.
Fortress? What sacrilege. What a miserable soul that man must have.
What I can't understand is what he'd do with a fortress if he did get one built.
I think I can. Yes. Now, just you think of the countryside around here. Here's the border between the lands of Sir Blaise and the lands of Sir Roger Talbot. Here's Sir Blaise's castle. Here's Sir Roger's castle. There's been bad blood between these two knights for a long time. Now, supposing Sir Blaise wants to attack Sir Roger and seize his lands, what do you think happens?
I don't know.
Well, Sir Roger would simply hold out in his castle till he's ready to make a sally, raise the siege, and drive Sir Blaise back. But here's the church. Now, if this suddenly becomes a fortress occupied by Sir Blaise, no matter how strong Sir Roger might be, Sir Blaise can destroy him. No matter what Sir Roger does, he's between the hammer and the anvil.
Cunning and utterly unscrupulous. And when you refused to build the church the way he wanted it, he made you his prisoner.
That's right.
What will Sir Blaise do now?
In the morning, he's going to Wickham to get another master mason.
Walter, didn't your apprentice Diccon tell us that all masons are duty-bound to help each other?
Yes, that's true.
Well, supposing we get a message to the lodge at Wickham asking them to help us by refusing to work for Sir Blaise.
Well, no mason has the right to turn down a legitimate offer of work.
Yes, but supposing there are no master masons available.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Friar, perhaps we can finish building your church after all.
How?
It's just a question of how long it will take. If we can keep Sir Blaise out of the way long enough.
How long?
About a week. Yes, a week would do if we work in shifts without stopping.
Well, I don't mind giving a hand. But Dickon said I'd make a good mason.
Yes, but how are we going to keep Sir Blaise away for a whole week?
Well, now, supposing when he gets to Wickham he finds no masons are available. He'll have to go on to the next mason's lodge. That's in Lincoln.
And that's a day and a half's journey.
And it's nearly 2 days to Wickham.
It'll be over 3 days for each journey. He's bound to be gone at least a week.
Exactly. Robin, you must go to Wickham at once. Here, take this ring. It's got my mark on it. When they see that, they're bound to give you all the help they can.
If they'll do that, Derwent and I will handle Sir Blaise.
Also, I'll make you a speculative mason.
A speculative mason?
Yes. Many eminent men from architecture and art study with us. And as we don't want to give away our trade secrets to outsiders, we make them masons. Masons of the mind. We call them speculative masons. Robin, come with me. This won't take long. It's quite a simple procedure. Just follow what I do. First, put your foot to mine. Your knee to mine. Your hand to mine. Your hand upon my back. There's marrow in these bones. Now you can freely enter any mason's lodge. Welcome, brother. Now we can rejoin the others.
Thank you, brother.
Well, Robin, what does it feel like to be a mason?
Fine, Friar. Now, we'd all better get to work.
I'll make sure that the bishop is ready to dedicate the church just as soon as it's finished.
Good. Outlaw John, you're going to stay here and help Walter.
Right.
I think with this laddie on the job, we can send all the other boys home.
Come on, Derwent. We'd better get started for Wickham. We're going to have to hurry to get there before Sir Blaise. Goodbye, Walter.
Goodbye, Robin.
Good luck, Robin.
Safe journey.
Oh, didn't know someone was here. Why didn't you knock?
I did knock. Why did you answer the door?
What's that?
I said, why did you answer the door if you didn't hear me knock?
Oh, well, I was just checking in case someone might be knocking and I wasn't hearing them. I don't hear so well.
I've come about a mason.
Who?
I want to employ a master mason.
Can't.
What do you mean I can't? Why not?
They're all too busy. You've never seen so much building in all your life. I tell you, it's a sight for your eyes. All them rows of buildings going up as far as you can see, mile after mile.
Never mind about that. Where can I find a good church mason?
Oh, you want a church mason?
That's right. Then you have someone here?
No, I haven't.
Just tell me where I can find a church mason quickly and I'll be on my way.
Oh, you want Master Robert. He'll build your church any day of the week. 2 on Sundays. First-rate man is Master Robert.
Excellent. And where do I locate this Master Robert?
Eh? Oh, he's at Lincoln.
Lincoln, but that's more than a day's journey from here.
Certainly is. Day and a half.
Thank you very much. Well, then we are agreed, Master Robert. You will rebuild the church according to my specifications, and you are ready to commence immediately.
We are, as you say, agreed, Sir Blaise. There is, however, just one thing still to be settled.
What's that?
My fee.
Ah.
Quite. Shall we say, 50 crowns?
That's a lot of money.
I assure you I'm worth every penny of it.
Very well.
In advance?
I'll pay you when we get to the church.
Sir Blaise, you've just hired yourself a mason. Now, shall we eat and drink to celebrate our association?
I should prefer to leave at once. I'm very anxious to get the work underway.
Oh, nonsense, man. I never travel on an empty stomach. We'll eat and drink here and start off refreshed in the morning. Now, sit down, come, relax. Enjoy yourself. What's the matter, Sir Blaise? Why have you stopped?
That church, that's my church.
And a very pretty one it is, too.
But it's been rebuilt. I don't understand. Why are they singing?
Do you mean to say that that's the church you wanted me to work on?
Come on, there's something peculiar about this.
Sir Blaise, how good of you to come. I want you to meet the Bishop of Ely, who is here to dedicate the church.
Bishop?
We thought you'd be surprised. Master Walter and the lads worked night and day.
Walter.
Come.
None of us will ever forget your wonderful generosity, my son.
What about my 50 crowns?
What do you mean? You haven't done anything.
Not done anything. I've lost 3 days, that's what I've done. Now you pay me or I'll report you to the Masons, and you know what that means.
Riding through the glen, Robin Hood, with his band of men, feared by the bad, loved by the good. Robin Hood, Robin Hood, Robin Hood.